everybody, it's Jerry Bellini here from My Arts and Parts. And why is she moving her head around like that? It's because there's an awful glare on my glasses. And this is the second or third time I am trying to do this video to get the glare off my glasses. But as you can see, it is not leaving. So I'm going to do the video with the glare on my glasses, and I apologize. Anyway, what is today's video? It's a video blog on perfect palettes. Gina Ahrens came up with this idea. Let's see, if I kind of go over here, maybe there's no glare on my glasses. And I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, Gina Ahrens came up with the idea. She had seen a bunch of makeup videos on YouTube, and she thought, and they were checking out the different makeups, the perfect palette for your skin and whatnot. So she thought, why not make a perfect palette video for art? And what a great idea. I thought that was a great idea too. So she asked 8 questions, and I am going to attempt to answer those questions for you today. And I have not been in front of the camera for a very long time, so please forgive me if I'm a little, yeah, it's really driving me crazy, that glare on my glasses. Okay, so the first question, and that is over here on my computer. The first question is, what is your favorite must-have mark-making tool? Well, that was a no-brainer. These are my favorite mark-making tools. Look at them. Are they awesome? Can you see them? Do you know what they are? They cost me $5 at Walmart. Yeah, $5 for a set. I'm not 100% positive. This may be 2 sets. I think this is 1 set and this is another set. But $5, come on. And this was another set. So for $15, I got all 3 sets. Come on, I thought they were really cool. Those are my favorite mark making tools. This one in particular. When you press down on the paper, it makes these really cool flowery looking things. Love this one. So that's number 1. Number 2, which thing can you not live without in your emergency travel art bag? I cannot live without this. Now the glare can go on that instead of my glasses. Jelly plate, my jelly plate. I love my jelly plate. Love it, love it, love it. So much so that I think I have every single size they make. My favorite one, hands down, is that Big Mama one, which is behind me. It's huge. It's like 18 by something. I'm doing a lot of jelly printing these days, and I'm really, really enjoying my jelly plate. So that I could not live without, and I do put this in my travel art bag. I have small ones. This one will fit in my travel art bag, and you know, some acrylic paint and whatever, and you're good to go. Number 3, what is your favorite palette for skin tone? To be quite honest with you, I love drawing faces, but I have not been doing that lately. I do not have a favorite palette for skin tone, unfortunately. So let's just go on that question. Okay, number 4. What is your favorite? We'll grab it if the house is on fire. Oh, this one was simple. Yeah, and I'm not kidding. And you might want one. This, okay? This is a guillotine cutter, paper cutter. This particular one, let me make sure I'm in frame. This particular one was my mother's, so it has double meaning. But even if it wasn't my mother's, I would run back into a burning house for it. It cuts up to, well, it cuts a lot of paper. I won't even say up to, because I've cut a dozen pieces of paper with it. If you've never seen one, I'm going to show you. I'm going to lift this up. This is the blade. See this right here? This is the blade, and then you push down on it and it cuts the paper. And this thing holds the paper down. It's got a grid on it. You put your paper, this is really hard to do standing up, but you put your paper up there, at the measure. And if you really wanted to, I don't use this, but you could attach this. There's a screw here. You could attach this, and say you wanted a piece of paper 7 inches wide and you wanted to cut a lot of them. There, my head's cut off. You would put your paper there and cut until your heart's content. I love this thing. Love it to death. You can get it on eBay. I am not telling you it's cheap. It is not. It is worth every nickel. I am not kidding. Hands down. Those Fiskars cutters and all those other crazy cutters that I see in Joann's, throw them in the garbage. Go out and get one of these. I'm not kidding. You won't be sorry. I'm going to put a link below with the name, the exact name and model number of my cutter in the description. Love that. Love this cutter. Okay. Number 5. What one art supply, product, or tool in your stash would you recommend to a friend? All right. Now, if my friend was just beginning, she was a beginner, even if she wasn't just a beginner, but say she was, and she didn't have a whole lot of stuff, but she wanted to do some collaging and some art journaling, I would tell her to get this, Yes Paste. Yes Paste. I love Yes Paste. You see how much I love it? Look at the size of this container. I love it. Collaging, awesome. You want to glue 2 pages of your composition book together? Use Yes Paste. It's a great paste. It does take a long time to dry, but it is awesome. That's my product that I would recommend. Number 6. What is your favorite budget-friendly art supply? Okay, so now I already showed you my awesome Walmart stuff. $5. Did I tell you that? $5 for the set. Okay, that's from Walmart. But I was thinking about this, budget friendly. Now, supposing you too wanted to get bit by the jelly plate bug, and you wanted to do that. But you know what? That acrylic paint is a lot of money. And those little craft containers, they're tiny. Let me tell you, you can whip through those like in no time. So I thought, everyone has leftover house paint, don't they? Or if you don't, you know, they sell these containers of Oops, I think they call them Oops paint at Home Depot and Lowe's. I think it's a whole quart for $5. Come on. That is my budget-friendly art supply. Get some wall paint. Forgive that noise. That was my phone. Get some wall paint and give that a whirl with your jelly printing. All right, number 7. If you could pick anything in the world to get for Christmas and add to your art stash, what would it be? Well, I know what it would be, because every time I've gone into Michael's or AC Moore or Hobby Lobby, I keep looking at these things, and I am just too cheap to buy them. So what I want is a huge canvas. You know, the canvases that you paint on. I want big. I want a really big one. I want it to be square. I don't care for the rectangle shapes. I want a big square one. 36 inches. I don't know. How big do they come? I want a big one. Big. That's what I want for Christmas. Because it says if you could pick anything in the world to get for Christmas, what would it be? That's what it's going to be. I'm going to put it on my list. All right. Question number 8. If you could spend 2 hours with anyone dead or alive and make art with them, who would that be? Well, for me, Miss Del Kirkine. I love her work. I just love her work. She is an acrylic collage artist, and she does faces, people. Her work is amazing. She teaches online classes. She has a lot of really awesome YouTube videos. I've watched every single one of them many times, several times, and I really admire her work. I admire her as a person. I would love to spend some time with her. I had signed up for a class, a real live class with her for this fall in North Carolina, and it got canceled. And I was seriously bumming. But you never know, maybe in the future, someday, could meet her. And you should check her out. She has an Etsy shop. I think it's called Wonderworks. You can just Google her name. She'll come up all over the place. My list. Anyway, it was really fun to do this this video vlog for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I am trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm a very small channel, and I am going to try to post a little more often. I'm involved in a lot of challenges. I'm an admin on A Life of Art and Self-Expression, and Gina keeps us really busy. I'm on her design team as well, and I'm really enjoying it, and I hope to see more of you, and I hope you will see more of me. Not the glare on my glasses, though. It's because I didn't get the anti-glare. Anyway, I'm beating that to death. So I will say goodbye. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I do have a lot of interesting things to offer, and I'm hoping that you'll see more of me real soon. All right, thank you so much, everybody. You have a blessed day.